This is about how to boost productivity by changing what you eat. I'm not talking about what you put in your mouth, but that does matter too. I'm talking about your energy, attention, and time. Okay? EAT. It's an acronym. Energy, E, attention, A, time. Just for those who didn't, you know. All right. What does this matter? Why does changing what your energy is and what your attention is and your time is, how does that change what your productivity looks like? Well, first of all, I hear a lot of people say, I don't have enough time in the day. I don't know what to do. Uh, I can't focus, or I don't have the energy. I'll be so tired at the end of the day. Okay, cool. I get it. Now, I used to be just like you. I used to be just like you. And then one simple thing helped me break out of that, and that was shining the light on the shadows. What do I mean by that? I mean bringing awareness to the things that I'm not conscious of, right? So what I started to do was create a routine of putting the time, right? So we're gonna start with time. Putting the time of each hour on a piece of paper. And what this did for me was it allowed me to track. Oh, this is military time for those who don't know. So we'll just put that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going on and so forth, right? What this did for me was it allowed me to write down, not just plan my week, right? But allow me to write down what I did within the hour. So if I planned, let's say this is Thursday, or this is Friday, whatever day this is, let's just say it's Thursday, right? I planned, okay, from this time to this time, I'm gonna be at work, whatever it is, part time, full time, whatever it looks like for you. Just put that time for work, right? And that means at this point, you're getting ready for work, you're leaving for work, da da da. That means you might want to get up a little bit earlier to prepare your day. So for me, that would look like just getting up an hour earlier so I can at least journal real quick. I can meditate real quick. I can stretch and work out real quick. Nothing crazy. 5, 10 push ups, 5, 10 dips, 5, 10 rows, back rolls, pull ups, squats, whatever the case may be. And then I grab a piece of paper or a journal and I write in it. And then I'd meditate. I'd pray. Why? Because this would allow me to connect my mind, body, and spirit as one being, so that in this moment, in this present moment, I am aware. I am self-controlled. I am guiding and guarding my own internal energy. If I can do that for myself, right, I can focus my energy, my attention during this time frame. I'll have more control of my energy and output throughout the day. So at this time, let's say you're on your way home. What can you do on your way home? Read a book, right? If you're not driving the car actively, if you're taking the T, the public transit, read a book. If you're getting a ride from somebody else, podcast it together, right? When you get home, instead of watching TV, right? Because it would be TV, chill, relax. I started realizing all the habits I had because I was able to see them by writing them down. Okay, at this time, let's say TV. Oh, at this time we'd eat, right? What do people do? If it's the weekend, drink, right? Smoke, whatever the case may be. Write it down. All your shadow habits, the one you're unaware of that's leading to a life you don't really want to build, these are the habits you do daily. What you're doing daily will add up. That's one day. 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 Like steps, right? It just keeps adding up until one day it's this whole block. It's like putting a brick down a day until one day eventually you have a wall. You've caged yourself in. So how do we change this? You put a brick down and create a path. So we have to be intentional about how we're laying the bricks. So this is us laying the brick. This is us putting the foundation down of what our day looks like, right? Each hour has to be tracked for our time and what we're doing in that time, right? Because that time frame of what we're doing is our energy expense. You got to give up something, right? In order for your time to be exchanged for something. So your energy has to go somewhere during the time. What is it going towards, right? So if it's smoking, if it's drinking, if it's sleeping, if it's just eating, if it's a TV, if it's just non-intentional things, it's not going to bring you to somewhere where you want to be intentional at. If you want to have a certain lifestyle, like I want to be in shape, I want to have cars, I want to have money, whatever that looks like for you, that's not my goals and dreams. Yes, I want to be in shape, but I want to be functionally strong. So if I'm in shape, cool. If I'm not, cool. As long as I'm functionally strong. So I still have to work out, Why? Because I'm a person who's functionally strong. I identify as that person. So I'm going to give my energy and attention towards working out. So instead of doing drinking, I put a workout, right? Instead of smoking, right? You want to get a calm feeling, relaxed sensation, I put meditate, right? Instead of TV, right? You still want to be engaged with something, I put a podcast, right? Instead of a job, I put a business, right? Right? And instead of leaving to go to work, I'd say slowing down in the morning, right? Slow morning to connect with self. This is just me guiding my energy, attention, time. That might look different for you, but this is how you do it. You want to boost your productivity? You become aware. Where's your attention going, right? Where is your attention going during this time frame? Because that's where your energy goes. Energy flows where attention goes. You want to change your energy output? You don't want to be tired during these wee hours of the day. You got to change where your energy is going. And the only way to change where your energy is going is to change your attention, change your focus. And the only way to do that is become aware of where it's already going. You can't look through a telescope and not see what's on the other side. But you can look through a telescope and not see what's outside the field of vision, right? If this is a telescope, let me get the eraser. If this is a telescope right here, right? You can only see what's within the field of vision. Boom. You cannot see anything outside of that. Like all this is not here. All that's not there. You'd have to move the telescope this way. So what you have to do is look at your calendar. Boom. Not only are you planning what you're supposed to be planning, but you're also writing down the habits or the actions or the behaviors you're doing within the hour that you didn't plan anything. Now, if you plan something during this hour, but you didn't do that during this hour, I want you to cross it out and write down what you actually did for that hour. Why? Because it does two things. One, it brings awareness to the habits you're actually performing during the time that you have it. And two, it allows you to start tracking your behavior and start implementing an actual planning process. So you're now a person that's not just writing down what you did. You start intentionalizing. Oh, this is what I wanted to do. This is what I actually did, and you start realizing. You cross it out. You put down what you actually did. You start realizing, oh snap, wait, I did this today. I did that today. I did this today, and it looks like you schedule these things, and your brain starts processing as a person who says, oh, I scheduled this. So now you can actually start planning your day instead of writing down things that you wanted to do, right? You can actually write down the things you're going to do. And not just the things that you're going to do, you're actually going to do them because you're going to become so aware of your time, energy, and habit, right? I have this watch right here. It's not a real watch, it's a timer. It's a timer. So I can track 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes. I can track when things are happening and then set the timer to change or beep off, and it doesn't beep off, it sends a vibration to my wrist so that only I'm alerted. And it helps me with my productivity, tracking my time. This helps me manage my time. This helps me manage my energy. This helps me manage my focus and attention. If you have ADHD, I've had it my whole life, right? If you had it, I no longer subscribe to it. I no longer identify with it. I manage my energy. I manage my attention. I manage my time. Attention hyperactive, what is it? Attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Well, my attention's there. I'm guiding it. My energy, hyperactive, right, is focused because I've chosen to be intentional with my energy attention. And now it comes to what you're eating food wise, right? Because protein can help with that. When you're focusing, it helps curb hunger, it helps you focus, right? But too much sugar will give you too much energy and it'll crash and it'll make you jittery and you can't focus. You can't sit still during the time you have. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's up to you to choose how you're going to guide your attention and energy. That's why I call myself the life coach, living intentional, focusing energy. Do I always follow that routine? No, I'm growing and evolving every day just like you. And I'm giving myself tools and resources just like this so that I can become a better version of myself. And I'm giving it to you so that you could also do it. This is in my book, From the Real You to the Ideal You. This is the framework I use. Let me show you my book. This is the framework I use to actually transform my life, to help regulate and plan my day. If you want the planner, this is in my planner. I'm telling you, I'm not selling you. You can create this at home yourself. But if you want this already made for you, go to Amazon and look up my name, Emmanuel Vega. You'll get the book, either this one, which will teach you how to do it, or it'll get the planner and you can do it in the planner. Up to you. Or you can just grab your own journal or a blank piece of paper and do it this way. Do you want to transform your life or not? It's up to you. It's not up to me. It's your life. No one's going to come and push your car if it gets stuck on the highway until you start pushing it for you. Once you help yourself, people will help you. This is how you start changing and helping yourself. Become a more productive person. Why? Because no one's going to change your life for you. You have a life that you say you don't like. You have a life that you say you don't want to have anymore. You have a life that you do want to have that you're not aiming for because you're not doing things that are necessary for you to change that. Listen, you can't keep doing the same things you've been doing and expect a different result in life. If I take a step forward, guess where I'm gonna go? Forward. If I take a step to the side, guess where I'm gonna go? To the side. If I keep taking the same steps, they're already pre-planned. Whether I believe them or not, the steps have consequences. So every step you take is gonna lead to a life that you either want to have or a life you don't want to have. And this for me is how I'm making it productive. Doing the things I know I should do that's aligned with who I'm supposed to be, who I aim myself to be in my mind, and this helps me align my actions so that they're all one. I'm not separate of them. Helps me align my mind, helps me align my bodies and energy, helps me align my time. This is what you eat every day. What you eat daily will construe a life of the life. What you eat daily will construe a life that you'll either love to live. Damn, what's going on my tongue? What you do daily, what you eat daily, will either construe a life that you want to live or a life you don't want to live. Either way, it's not up to me. The results of whether you're fulfilled from that food, that daily eating, is up to you, not me. This is how it works for me. I hope this helps you. If it helps you, amazing. Comment down below how it helped you. If it did not help you, give me something that does help because I'm trying to help people, okay? And if you feel like this could help somebody else, share this with them because there's really people out there who could benefit from this. And if that's not you, that's fine. It may not help you. Share it to the next person who could. At the end of the day, stay blessed.